minute. Who are you?
What's up, you guys? It's James, your old friend you've never met before. And today we're reviewing this Honda Civic SI. All right, so today we're driving a dying breed, naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, high revving, front wheel drive, stick shift sports car, Honda Civic SI. And this one is a modded example, so this isn't gonna be the typical review. It's basically a review on what would happen if you did full bolt-ons, some suspension upgrades, and an exhaust to a Civic SI 9th gen. So these are going to be my driving impressions. This thing is super loud. It has a full exhaust system, no cat, very much so Honda. But it sounds really good for Honda. So I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. Let's drive this and see what we think, shall we? I myself really like Hondas. They beg for you to beat on them and rev them out and hit the rev limiter, and they're designed to be that way. All the power is at the top end. This is the last of the naturally aspirated SIs. The new SIs and the new Type R are forced induction, they're turbo. So this is the last one that has that raw, really raw feel to it. Pretty aggressive camber, and that allows you to turn in really quickly. It does feel a little bit less stable because of that, going straight, but in the turns it's great. Downshift. Oh yeah, you can just power straight out of that corner. And you know what? We're not even really going fast. Having a great time, and that's what Hondas really are. And you ring it out, when you rev it out, it becomes a whole different beast, a whole different animal. It has so much character. I'm not even concerned with 0 to 60 times or quarter miles. What I am enjoying is the just visceral feedback from this car. The shaking and the vibrations, the sensations are all just sensory overload, and speed is the last thing on my mind. I could care less what the dashboard tells me that we're going. The feel, that's why we drive. We drive for the feeling, the sensation. Had a great time on these back roads, going quick, but not dangerously fast. That is an experience unlike anything else. Classic Honda shifting, classic Honda inputs, incredibly easy learning curve to find where the shift points are, to find where the downshift points are, to find out how to rev match cleanly. This steering wheel, I gotta ask the owner where he got it from. It is so nice. It's so beefy and race car feeling. It really transforms the driving feel. It really transforms the interior, and it makes me feel like Senna. Man, oh man. Does it have some... Is this a daily driver car for most people? Absolutely not. The owner doesn't even daily drive this, but is this a fun car most of the time, especially when you're having a good day and you just want to rip through some gears, hit some VTEC? Yeah, absolutely. Is it a good car for when you're not having a good day? Probably not. This drone is not great. But then again, you can kind of just aggressively hit that rev limiter, get all your frustration out, play some metal music in the background. Ooh, a little bit of oversteer there. This actually handles very good once you get used to it. Oh my god, dude. This is something else. Wow. The owner's like, haven't done too much to it. This is perfect. Sonny, I hope you're watching, bro. What you've done to this car is amazing. I've driven a lot of different cars, and this is the most fun I've had just off rip in a car. It's obnoxious, it's loud, I'm smart. I don't even know what to say, but yeah, pretty rad, dude.
How was that?
Can I have one for Christmas?